Wildcats. Today we're looking at journal page 25, polynomials. Definition: sum or difference of one or more terms. Now, degree. 1, linear, x plus c. 2, quadratic, f of x equals x squared plus x to the 1 power plus c. Degree of 3 is cubic, f of x equals x cubed plus x squared plus x plus c. Quartic is degree 4, quintic is degree 5, and the letter C stands for constant. Okay? Number of terms: 1 monomial, 2 binomial, 3 trinomial, 4 more polynomial. Steps to add or subtract polynomials. Step 1, distribute to remove the parentheses. Step 2, combine like terms. Step 3, arrange the terms in order. Highest exponent alphabetically and constant last. Steps to multiply polynomials. Step 1, distribute, FOIL, or use box method. Step 2, combine like terms. Step 3, apply exponent rules. Okay, if you would update your notes. Okay, now your notes are updated. Let's take a look at the examples. All right, we're actually not going to do example number 1. Okay, example number 2. There are 3 terms, so it's a trinomial. Okay, and it's degree 2, so it's quadratic. Okay, again, we're classifying the polynomial by number of terms and by degree. So the number of terms tells you it's trinomial, and the degree told you it's quadratic. Okay, example 3. It is binomial because there's 2 terms. Okay, and it's linear because it's x to the first power. All right, example 4. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, and we know 4 more terms is a polynomial. And then since it's degree 4, it's quartic. Example 5. Okay, there are 2 terms, so it's binomial. Okay, it's degree 3, so we know it's cubic. Okay, example 6. It's monomial since there's 1 term. And since there's only a constant, it's constant. Okay, finish up examples 1 through 6. I should say example 2 through 6. All right, and let's come a little closer. Page, maybe it's too close. That's probably as best as we're going to get it. All right, simplifying polynomial expressions. Okay, so step 1 is remove parentheses. There are no parentheses. Step 2, combine like terms. So it looks like we have an x here, an x here. We're going to put a 1 in front of there. So 1x plus 1x is 2x. Okay, now I'm going to actually shade those out when we're done with them. And then here we have y. So negative 2y and 6y combined to be plus 4y. All right, let's take a look at example 8. Now, step 1, we're going to distribute the distribute to remove parentheses. So 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, let's take a look at example 9. Okay, again, step 1, we're going to distribute to remove parentheses. So 4 times x squared is 4x squared, plus 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3x times x is 3x squared, and 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x, and 3, now wait a second, be careful. You only multiply 3x, but what's inside the parentheses. Since 2x is not inside the parentheses, you don't multiply these, so it's just plus 2x. Now let me take a step back and explain why this is 3x squared. Because this is 3x to the first power times x to the first power. When you multiply exponents, you add them. So 1 plus 1 is 2, so that's 3x squared. Okay? All right, now we're going to combine like terms. So remember, highest exponent is first. We're going to combine the 4x squared and 3x squared, which is 7x squared. And once I've combined them, I'm going to mark them out so I can see what we have left. The next is the x's, so negative 3x and 2x is a negative 1x. And mark those out. We're done with those. And then plus 4. Okay. All right, example 10. 5 times negative x squared is negative 5x squared. Again, because step 1, we're going to distribute to remove the parentheses. 5 times negative 1x is negative 5x. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Now, negative 6 times a negative x squared is a positive 6x squared. Negative 6 times a negative 1x is a positive 6x. And then negative 6 times negative 1 is a positive 6. Okay. Now we're going to combine like terms. We start with the x squared first. So negative 5x squared and 6x squared combine to be 1x squared. Okay, and I'm going to shade those out. We're done with those. Now we're going to look at the x's. Negative 5x and 6x is a positive 1x. I'm going to shade those out. We're done with those. And then negative 5 and 6 is a positive 1. Okay, so go ahead and finish up example 10. All right, let's take a look at example 11. Okay, now steps to multiply polynomials. So we're going to distribute FOIL or box method. Now I'm going to do the box method on the left and FOIL on the right. So we know that's 1x plus 2 times 1x minus 2. Okay. So 1x times 1x is 1x squared. 1x times 2 is 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Okay. So we have 1x squared. Okay. Done with that. Now, negative 2x and 2x, they cancel. So then that's just minus 4. Now, FOIL, x times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 2 times x is plus 2x. And then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Well, you have 1x squared. The 2's cancel. Should mark it out, actually. And then minus 4. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 11. Okay, example 12. Okay, we're going to do box method on the left. Okay, so 3x plus 2, 4x minus 5. So 4x times 3x is 12x squared 4x times 2 is 8x. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15x. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Okay, so you have 12x squared. Negative 15x combined with 8x is negative 7x, and then minus 10. Okay, now let's do FOIL. So 3x times 4x is 12x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. 2 times 4 is plus 8x. And then 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Okay, so then that's 12x squared. Negative 15x and 8x combined to be negative 7x minus 10. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 11 and 12. All right. Number 13. Now, x plus 3 squared is the same as x plus 3 times x plus 3. So we're going to do box on the left. So x plus 3, I'm going to make that 1x. 1x plus 3. So 1x times 1x is 1x squared. 1x times 3 is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3x. And 3 times 3 is 9. So that's 1x squared. 3x and 3x is plus 6x plus 9. Okay, now let's FOIL. So x times x is x squared. X times 3 is plus 3x. 3 times x is plus 3x. 3 times 3 is plus 9. So that's x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay, let's finish up with example 14. So again, box on the left. Okay, so then that's 1x plus 2, 3x squared plus 4x minus 1. So 1x times 3x is 3x cubed. 1x times 4 is 4x squared. 1x times negative 1 is negative 1x. 2 times 3x squared is 6x squared. 2 times 4 is 8x. And 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So now we combine terms. That's 3x cubed. 6x squared and 4x squared is plus 10x squared. 8x minus 1x is plus 7x minus 2. Okay, so now let's FOIL. Okay, so x times 3x is 3x cubed. X times 4 is plus 4x squared. X times negative 1 is negative 1x. 2 times 3x squared is 6x squared. Notice I'm lining them up vertically. It's going to make combining like terms a little easier. 2 times negative or positive 4 is plus 8x. And then 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Now, by lining them up vertically, it makes combining terms easier. Okay, so then that's 3x cubed. 4x squared and 6x squared is plus 10x squared. Negative 1x and 8x is plus 7x, and then minus 2. Okay, if you would, go ahead and finish up your examples, start working on your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.